Do you think that you have a lot of anger and hate in your heart?
No,
No?
I think it's the opposite. I think I got love. I got like too much love and
But do you think that's why you get so
too much
angry
trust for
because like
people.
you give love to people
Well, no, because
and then it's not returned?
it's not about angry. Everybody gets angry, right? But then
Mhm.
when certain things happen to you, and you did everything to try to prevent it, and you tell people certain things that if they end up doing, they do it, but you know you warn them. You know what I'm saying, and they still fall in that trap. They did it deliberately. So when you do something deliberately and use me, you know what I'm saying, like deliberately, that gets me more angry. That gets me more to teach you a lesson. Well, you shouldn't do that to me. I'm not the type of nigga you should do that to. That's all. So it's not meaning, you know what I'm saying? Like I know there's pieces of shit in the world. I know niggas, can come in, and it's not like these niggas all like they came through me, and they was you could really tell that they're gonna flip on me, or you know what I'm saying, like backstab me. These are niggas that I met through different channels of life too, that just came and we kicked it off, and we enjoyed each other's company, and I offer them a job, I offer them my house, food, whatever they needed, my help as a friend. You know what I'm saying? And they know me from that. So if I do all that for you and you still got the balls or the nerve to backstab me on some more like put my life in danger or set me up for something real bad to happen to me, then you're my enemy and I'll let you win. Yes, I take responsibility. But now I gotta you know what I'm saying, to correct that.
Because to me, what it seems like is that like I feel like you love real big, right? Like you when you really mess with somebody, you really mess with them heavy. You know what I mean? And like you open your arms, you welcome them a lot and stuff. And then I think that when it's not reciprocated the same way, or like when they turn on you, it hurts that much more because you love so big. You know what I mean? So then
Well, I don't want to put myself like a big lover kind of dude because I'm a asshole too. Uh, I like to consider myself in a good way, asshole. You know what I'm saying? Funny a little bit, but it's to get on your
yeah, but
nerves.
you but
But when
but,
I
but
get it,
like you still got like good intentions. Right. You know what I
right,
mean?
right. Yeah, it's never, from a bad side to try to
You're
do
just a
something to
funny
you or
guy. That's what it is. But like,
well, that's what I like to say. But it's not funny all the time. It's not all
you
the
push
time.
the line a little bit,
I get a little,
You're a habitual line stepper like somebody
Okay,
else
let's
that
go.
we
Let's
know.
slide. Let's slow down now. Stand up. You're going through your pauses, going through the line. So now, what I'm saying is, yeah, the same way, you know, you might get and that's not because other people are watching. It's because you must have thought either I was pussy, I was a punk, or you must have thought that you could do that to me. You must have thought that I condone those type of cutthroat moves. You must have thought, uh, um, you must have definitely thought that any material getting bought from actually the loyalty that's a cool thing. And those are morals that I'm against, very 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 hardcore. I'm against those type of shit. So I have to set an example for me because I know how much I hate those qualities of somebody, those snakish qualities. And if you do that to me, I feel used, like anybody. Some people just leave it to God. What he says, it's the right thing to do. I'm not saying that, and I did that same thing too. But if they cross my path, you owe me one,
Right.
and you know me. I'm not. I could be all the same shit, but I'm from the same place as you from, and we know what we've been taught in the same place where we come from. And those things are always like useful. And those are things that are, what I'm saying, some things don't, they don't learn. Like I told you, certain things, like the Tony Sunshine, he didn't learn. How many chances I gave him? He probably thought he took that shit for kindness, for weakness. He took my kindness for weakness. Some niggas do not learn. You know what I'm saying?
See, but I also think that like people buy into the propaganda, right, about you. They see these little headlines or these videos and stuff like that, and they believe like, he's just bitter, he's just crazy, or he's just this or that.
Okay, but how long? How long? Yeah, they got to know already that this is like a trend of the haters. You got to know that there's a team that's working against me. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a team that's definitely working against me. That's there just to say the opposite. Whatever I say, they say the opposite just to hate on me. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm making
But
sense.
when people really get to know you though,
Of course.
it's like I think it's really hard for people to dislike you. Like it's like even people that claim to not like you, they love watching you though because it's like your personality. You're such a funny guy and everything. It's hard to hate you, right? Like you
I
know,
mean, I think so too. I think so too. But I mean, hate comes. I mean, they hate me probably because I'm just a funny guy, a good guy, or whatever they feel I am. The good qualities. There's somebody that's going to hate that. Hate is always going to be out there. Just as love. It's just love got to represent sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So the hate could get the away. You know what I'm saying, from that person you love, because you have to represent. Love needs to be represented and fought for, just like peace. You know what I'm saying? You can't have peace without that war. You know what I'm saying? You got to represent. You got to respect that shit. That's why the peace is there. Because if you know what I'm saying, the minute it's not peace no more, it's because somebody disrespected that peace, and now you have to put put it in perspective again to get that peace. So you have to fight for all those things in life, man. You know what I'm saying? Me, like I said, it's a point that I almost gave up on people. Like it's just, and it's not even people like that. I had to get out of there because it's just like, yo, I'm getting caught up too much in the entertainment field. Most people are like that in the entertainment field. I don't mean everybody's like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people, like the entertainment field, um, it's lucrative to a lot of people. And they listen to this.
right,
So they might have that narrative, and that narrative might run down to just everybody. And if you don't fight, you don't fight it with the truth, then you're not going to get the results saying you deserve. And I've always been a fighter. I've always been a fighter. So from physical to anything, I never stood down.